Our story begins with a group of believers from First Baptist Punta Gorda, gathering to pray and consider a church plant in Port Charlotte. Christmas of 1960, the Mackle Company gave that group the deed to 5 acres of land on this corner. Ground was broken, Reverend Dean Simpson was called to serve as the pastor, and at the first building's dedication ceremony in July of 1961, the group was constituted as the First Baptist Church of Port Charlotte. 117 charter members were granted en masse membership. One charter member, Mrs. Frances Spurlock, still attends. Throughout the years, the church would increase its facilities, building a new chapel in 1965, a parsonage in 1970, a new educational building and fellowship hall in 1973, and a new worship center in 1980. Starting in 2000, the church began its most ambitious effort yet by building a new multi-purpose building with preschool center, gym, cafeteria, and office space, accompanied by other renovations. What a blessing these facilities have been. Since its inception, the church has had 4 full-time pastors. Dean Simpson served until 1965 and was followed by John Parker. He served for 10 years. Jim Kibelbek arrived in 1977 and served 28 years. In 2006, the Lord led Jim McCarty here. The church has also had many associate pastors, ministries, directors, and ministry assistants who served faithfully on staff. In 1976, 4 years of prayer resulted in the establishment of the church's Spanish mission, which still meets and is now led by Pastor Daniel Balboa. In 1983, the church was led to begin Community Christian School. It had 30 students from grades K4 through 8th grade. A high school was added in 1993. At present, there are nearly 400 students. First Baptist was instrumental in the establishment and support of several church plants. On Easter Sunday 1976, we planted South Biscayne Baptist Church in Northport, and in 1988 we planted Trinity Baptist Church in Punta Gorda. In 2009, we acknowledged the musical diversity in both our church and our community, and so decided to create 3 differently styled services: our 8 o'clock traditional service, 9:30 modern, and 11 o'clock blended. For over 5 decades, thousands of believers have had a part in the growth and maturing of this church family, serving as Sunday school directors and teachers, caring for children and students, working on committees, and helping care for the facilities. Let us join our hearts in praise and thanks to God, from whom all blessings flow. May He continue to bless us and use us for His glory.